And a good, pleasant afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Real Sports Live. We're live from the 2020 San Antonio Classic. As we're live from East Central, there's different sites around the city of San Antonio. As we have game one for the Eagle Pass Eagles, and they're playing Lake Travis today in game one. They have a 5 o'clock game time this afternoon. So, two games here Thursday. We want to welcome everyone who's live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We're live streaming this game with video, audio, and the whole 9 yards with highlights and all the good stuff. We're going to get you, of course, the lineups here in just a second. I want to thank you. Freddie there with you, as always. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Meet up in the produce aisle.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get a 2019 Ford Ranger Crew Cab for just $26,977 and get 1.9% interest for 72 months. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, a 2019 Ford F-150 for just zero interest for 72 months, zero payments for 90 days, and zero money down. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
And we're back live as the first game finished. They're getting the field prepped and ready to go for game two. As the Lee Volunteers and Bernie Greyhounds were on the field, they were tied at 2-2, and that's the way the game finished. For Lake Travis, they're ranked in the top 25. State of Texas in the classification 6A. Always a top team going deep in the playoffs for Lake Travis. Is on the mound is going to be Matthew Fitzharris. Is the young man that's going to be on the mound for Lake Travis. For Eagle Pass, it's going to be Donovan Becerra, the freshman, who's going to get the start for Eagle Pass. And his last outing did very well in Laredo as he pitched 6 good innings against San Antonio Feast in that 5-2 victory. So, gonna have some defense behind him. And David Lopez, who's going to be playing second. Jacob Reese is playing shortstop. Edward Mendoza is at center field. Jared Romero is at third base. CJ Jimenez will be starting behind the plate. Mikey Perry is in right field. Today, DH is going to be Sergio Lopez. Over at first is TJ Rankin. Over in left is Orly Martinez. And like I mentioned, Donovan Becerra is at on the mound for Eagle Pass and Coach Mendoza. As we give you the lineup. For Lake Travis, playing shortstop and hitting first, Parker Gurin. And hitting second, Jack Lopez, the second baseman. OJ Gonzalez is the DH for Matthew Fitzharris. Braden Olson is the first baseman, hitting cleanup. Caden Kent is the third baseman and hitting fifth. And John Reedon is the catcher behind the plate and hitting sixth. He'll be the battery mate for Fitzharris. Trey Triolo is hitting seventh and playing left field. Dawson French is the right fielder and hitting eighth, and Aiden Nava is the center fielder and hitting ninth. That's the Lake Travis lineup. We want to thank everybody who's joined us. And again, like I mentioned, make sure you follow us, like us, and share us on Facebook and Twitter. Go subscribe to our YouTube channels. That's Rio, like the river, Sports Live, as we get set in for an afternoon of baseball. Freddie Dea with you. We are live this weekend. So we'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
Bienvenidos al restaurante Loma Bonita. Aquí estamos, los invitamos a que vengan a disfrutar nuestros almuerzos y comida de lunes a sábado, 6 de la mañana a 2 de la tarde. Aquí estamos, los esperamos. Recuerden que el mejor caldo está aquí en el restaurante Loma Bonita. Se los dice el señor de los caldos.
Hello Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
And we're back live. As like I mentioned, they're getting the field prep, the East Central coaching staff. As we go back to Tuesday night, as the Eagle Pass Eagles got the 2-1 victory over the United Longhorns, as that one was a very contested game as far as pitching wise and hitting wise. As David Lopez in that game went 0 for 3 with a walk in that game, coming back from that injury of 2 weeks ago. Their number 2 hitter Jacob Reese in that game didn't have an official plate appearance because he walked 3 times. Our Hacienda Has It player of the game for that game went 2 for 2. That was Edward Mendoza with a run scored and 2 stolen bases with a run. Romero in that game went 0 for 2 with a walk and reached on an error by the second baseman. CJ Jimenez walked, but he started the rally in the 6th that he got a hit to right field that, of course, prevailed the Eagles to go on top, as CJ Jimenez, DH for that night, Started off the inning in the sixth with a single to right. His pinch runner Carlos Lopez eventually came in to score the winning run off of an error by the catcher, coming in and scoring that second run. So again, he did well, and we're expecting bigger things from him, as he went 1 for 2 with a walk in that game. And moving forward, Tuesday, after this tournament Tuesday, they play LBJ. So it's one of those things where the team is doing well when you have everybody in the lineup doing what they're supposed to be doing. As they also went 2-2-1 in Laredo. They went 1-3-1. They went 2-2-1 in the Laredo tournament. They went 1-3-1 in the Comau. And of course, we'll see what their record is here. So in the two tournaments, their record is 3-5-2. Not too bad, considering that, of course, they are also starting young pitchers. They got a slew of young pitchers, freshman pitchers. As I did mention that Donovan Becerra pitched against San Antonio Feast, and in that game, he pitched a good game. He went 6 strong innings. He struck out 6 in that game. And only gave up 3 hits and 2 runs in a 5-2 victory. So he did pretty well in his only complete game appearance back in the Laredo Border Olympics. So we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food. The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
The coaches, we're back live as the coaches meet at home plate, trying to see who is home and who's away. Eagles will be the home team. So away we go. Top of the first, as the Eagles will take the field. Lake Travis will grab the bats. And we should be starting right at 12:22. Well, It might be. It's Barlington Field as the Cavaliers of Lake Travis, and we will see what they have. The first three batters for Lake Travis is Parker Gurin, the shortstop, Jack Lopez, the second baseman, and OJ Gonzalez. And so we get set for the first pitch. Number 12, Jorge Martinez in center. Edward Mendoza, number 19, and the right fielder, number 9, Mike Perry. DH will be number 5, Sergio Lopez. So, as I mentioned, we get set for the first pitch. Will be number 5, shortstop Parker Gurin. My beautiful wife is on the camera, so she will be giving you all the sights on the field. We don't have our regular camera operator, as he's got the day off today. So here we go. Both of them have days off. As we get going here, first pitch is high, ball one, top of the first. Make sure you guys share the link, follow us, and of course go to our YouTube and subscribe. Catches the inside corner, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, Parker. Fouls that one off. Strike 2. And that's the Ajios El Sabor de Mexico foul ball. As we get going and started, want to say hello to everybody that's at home watching on your TV, at your office, anywhere. Ground ball to the shortstop, Ruiz. And bobbles it. And he is safe at first. Ever on the shortstop. And Jack Lopez, the second baseman, will come up to bat with a runner at first and no outs here in the top half of the first for the Cavaliers of Lake Travis. Lake Travis, as I mentioned, top 25 team in the state of Texas in Class 6A. Always make deep runs to Round Rock every year. Becerra, strike one. Excuse me, ball one. We're at East Central High School in San Antonio. We'll have 3 games here set. Throw over to first, not in time. Camera operator wants steak and shrimp, so she'll be giving you all the sights on that field. As Becerra gets set, throw to first, picked off, and a swipe safe at second. So almost caught stealing. He does get a stolen base, so now a runner in scoring position. As took too long for the first baseman to get it over to the shortstop. So great move by the freshman getting that pickoff. Showing bunt, strike one on the outside corner. Checks the runner at second. There is a pickoff play. That one gets away from the second baseman, trickles into short center field. Checks the runner. A bunt, curveball gets in there for a strike. Serra checks the runner. Another curveball stays high, ball two. So runs the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Runner at second for the Cavaliers, Lake Travis. Another curveball, that one lifted into shallow left center field. Falls in for a single for Lopez. And the runner now first and third. And no outs for OJ Gonzalez. Starts him off with a fastball. Strike one on the DH. Didn't get a chance to talk to any of the coaches today for Coach Mendoza, knowing he's coming in after their first district win, knowing and understanding that most of these young guys that he's brought up, and that one's fouled off, and that's the Ram Country Auto World foul ball. Strike two. Yeah, you're right. So, no balls, 2 strikes, runners at the corners, first and third for Lake Travis. No outs here in the top of the first. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3 as Gonzalez goes down swinging for out number 1. As he records his first strikeout. As I did mention, Coach does have some young pitching in Jose Duran, Donovan Becerra, Alex Panyagua, that have had some quality innings up on varsity these past tournaments. So runner at third was Parker Gruen, who reached out an error, stowed second, and then Lopez got a single to left center. There's Braden Olsen, the first baseman, ball 1. Foul tipped into the glove. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caden Kent, the third baseman, is on deck, and in the hole is John Ridden. Runner goes, go third, and he is safe at third. A nice pickoff play there, but a stolen base for Lopez. First and third situation, throw down. That was a strike, actually called a ball. Two balls and a strike on Olsen. Runners in scoring position for Lake Travis. That one popped up and out of play. Runs the count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Want to say hello to everyone that's logging on and tuning in. I know Javi Torres over at Justin High School tunes in. Former Eagle Pass alum. That one missed outside, ball 3. His boy is at Justin High School. Freshman playing varsity ball. The pedigree comes from, of course, the mom, Vanessa Alguin, who pitched for the Lady Eagles. As Olsen walks, bases loaded with 1 out. And Caden Kent will come up to the lefty. Will over at third is Parker. Lopez is at second, and Olsen, who just walked, is at first. Bases loaded with 1 out. And Becerra trying to get out of the inning. Strike 1. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. Becerra has the count. No balls, 2 strikes on Kent. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on an outside pitch. He gets him swinging for out number 2. Records a second strikeout. So with 2 outs, and John Ryder comes up with bases loaded and 2 outs. Ball 1, starts him outside. Ground ball to the shortstop. Goes short way. Touches the bag. As Becerra gets out of the jam here in the top of the first. As Olsen gets forced out at second. 6 unassisted for out number 3. And no runs on 1 hit. 1 error, 1 Eagle error. And 2 left on base. As the Eagles will have Lopez, Ruiz, and Mendoza. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching live.com.
Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. We have been serving Eagle Pass, Texas and the surrounding areas since 1999 with quality HVAC, heating and air conditioning services and installations. We are an HVAC contractor that offers both residential and commercial applications. Repairs, service, new installations, and duct cleaning is our specialty. No job is too big or too small for us. Our staff and technicians are committed to excellence and are dedicated to keeping the highest standard in service and professional equipment while delivering the best affordability to our customers. We are on call 24/7 for those unexpected emergencies. We offer special financing for all qualified buyers. Please visit our website for more information at RioGrandeAirConditioning.com or call us at 830-758-1900 for more information.
Wow. Babe, checa si ya nos cayó el income tax.
Oh my god, babe, we just received it yesterday.
Por fin, voy a poder tener mis rines.
Wait, we need furniture.
Hold on, guys. Great deal starts here at TX Fine Furniture.
Start saving today with twin bunk beds starting at $399. How about a 7-piece queen bedroom set starting at $699? 2-piece living room set starting at $799. Silly queen size mattress for only $299.
Aquí todo se puede. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
Leading off the bottom of the first is David Lopez, the senior second baseman. Jacob Reese is on deck, and in the hole is Edward Mendoza. We see Fitzharris, who normally comes out of the bullpen, getting a start today. Ball one. We talked to Coach Mendoza in the Comal tournament and asked him about the young pitching that he had and how he felt that they've done so far as far as pitching in some good innings. So 3 balls and no strikes on the leadoff hitter. Draws a walk. So Lopez over at first now as he draws a walk. Now Jacob Reese will dig in with no outs. Starts him off with a curveball, strike one. Lopez taking his lead over at first. He does have speed. Swing and a miss, strike two. As Fitzharris gets Reese to swing in an outside pitch. So no balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first. This is Lopez. Misses outside, ball one. Over to first, not in time. As Reese goes down swinging for out number one. Now Edward Mendoza. So Mendoza at the plate. Lopez over at first with 1 out. Runner goes. Thrown down to second, not in time. Lopez in with a steal. Ball one. So runner in scoring position here for the Eagles. And Fitzharris checking Lopez over back to second. Strike one. Yeah, we'll go look at Academy and see if they have a flat mat like that for you, so we can make sure you're comfortable standing. Our camera operator demanding some resources here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Normally, I don't get to hear our camera operators or have any because they're either too far away from me where we have the camera set up. But today we decided to put it in close proximity. That one lifted, and that one will find the parking lot. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Mendoza. Lopez was going on that pitch, and that's the Sarita's Tortilla Factory foul ball. 2-2 pitch on its way, 1 out, runner at second. Lopez takes his lead. Gutierrez takes 1 look, and that one gets away from the catcher as Lopez will round third. 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 1 out here in the bottom half of the first. Lake Travis Cavaliers loaded the bases in the top half of the first and was unable to plate a run as the young pitcher Donovan Becerra got out of the jam with bases loaded. Mendoza now the 3-2 pitch. That one chopped over the third baseman into left field, and an RBI single for Mendoza. So now a runner at first. And the Eagles take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom half of the first. Now Jared Romero, the freshman third baseman, comes up to bat with a runner at first. Fitzharris checks over to first, not in time. Strike 1. And Romero for the Eagles has throw down the first. That one gets away from the first baseman, Olsen, and nice cover there by the right fielder to make sure Mendoza did not advance. So 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter, Romero. Eagle pass, of course, last year in the San Antonio Classic. Came in, strike on the outside corner. As Romero went down looking for out number 2. Now CJ Jimenez. Strike 1. Mendoza takes his lead. Fitzharris checks him. That one fouled off. Strike 2. And that's the My HEB Hometown Store 419 foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Fitzharris gives up that 1 run here in the bottom half. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on base. 1-0 after 1 complete. We'll back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Bienvenido. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué le doy? ¿Qué va a querer? ¿Qué va a llevar? Para eso estoy.
Para servirle. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Wow. Babe, checa si ya nos cayó el income tax.
Oh my god, babe, we just received it yesterday.
Por fin, voy a poder tener mis rines.
Wait, we need furniture.
Hold on, guys. Great deal starts here at TX Fine Furniture.
Start saving today with twin bunk beds starting at $399. How about a 7-piece queen bedroom set starting at $699? 2-piece living room set starting at $799. Silly queen size mattress for only $299.
Aquí todo se puede. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
Back live, top of the second. And for those of you that are sending messages, the audio is on. Sometimes when you don't hear audio in between, or is because either somebody's talking to me and I want to mute it, and I forget to unmute it. But again, you get to watch the game. The game is there. It's on. So Trello, that one lifted into right field, and the right fielder makes the play. Mike Perry for out number one. Now Dawson French, the right fielder, will come out to bat with one out. A bunting, that one in the air and falls foul. Strike one. And that's the law office of Hugo Zapata. Foul ball. Strike two. That one lifted right side, and that one is going to reach the stands here. That's the Ajios El Sabor de Mexico foul ball. No balls, two strikes. Curveball towards first. Rankin takes care of it. 3 unassisted for out number 2. Now Aiden Nava. Nava, the center fielder, will dig in. Ball one on the outside, Nava. Misses outside, ball two. For everyone watching, make sure you guys share us on Facebook. Share our link. Also like us on and retweet us. And go subscribe to our YouTube channels. That's Real, like the river, Sports Live, and Real Sports Live Southwest. That's foul ball, left side, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's the Hacienda Ford foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nava is Becerra on the mound for Eagle Pass. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. Great work behind the plate by Jimenez there to help out his young pitcher, getting that outside pitch called. Comes inside, ball 3. Runs the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just misses outside. Nice patient at bat for Nava as he gets on a walk. How do you runner first is Nava and Parker Guerin. Throw down to second, not in time. Nava gets up quickly and proceeds to third on a throw down. So stolen base and strike 1. Strike 1. So Guerin is 0 for 1. He reached on an error with a stolen base his first time up back in the first. Here he has an opportunity to tie up the ball game. Strike 2 with a runner at third with 2 outs. Nice block behind the plate by Jimenez to keep the runner at third with 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Parker. And the Lake Travis Cavaliers knocking on the door here, trying to plate the strike 3 as he gets it on a curveball. Goes down looking for out number 3, and that retires the Cavaliers here in the top half of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Leaving 3 as we have Perry, Lopez, and Rankin. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Meet up in the produce aisle.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get a 2019 Ford Ranger Crew Cab for just $26,977 and get 1.9% interest for 72 months. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
back live. We're bottom of the second as Mike Perry, the junior right fielder, digs in as Fitzharris gets a strike. That one lifted into right field and shallow field and into the glove of the right fielder for out number one. And French gets a put out here, and the DH Sergio Lopez will dig in with one out. Swing and a miss, strike one. Lopez again, French getting over to the foul line and into the glove for out number two. As French gets his second put out there in right field for out number two. Now TJ Rankin, strike one. So Fitzharris coming into this bottom of the second, wheeling and dealing here. Rounder, foul, left side, strike two. Head in the count, no balls and two strikes here in the bottom half of the second for Fitzharris on the mound for Cavaliers of Lake Travis. We haven't even given you the forecast today. Swing and a miss, strike three is Fitzharris. Goes 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one's left on base. 2 complete from East Central High School. Lopez, Gonzalez, Olsen due up in the top half of the third. We'll be back with more after this.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, a 2019 Ford F-150 for just 0 interest for 72 months, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0 money down. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
Back live, top of the third, and Jack Lopez, the second baseman, who is 1 for 1 with the stolen base. As we give you the forecast here in San Antonio, 81 degrees, high of 86, low of 64. It feels like 82. It's fair with partly cloudy skies and a chance of baseball. And that forecast is brought to you by Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. Your wife looks hot. Time to change that. Time to fix that HVAC. Call them up at 758-1900. That one fouled. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the top of the third is Lopez. So we give you the forecast. Always a chance of baseball with us. Ground ball up the middle, and Lopez is 2 for 2. 2 singles as he's vying for our Hacienda Ford. He has it, player of the game, as we award every game and post it on our social media. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, of course, Facebook. We also have highlights of this game. A little later on today is OJ Gonzalez is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in the first. Strike one. You try and do a lot of research before the tournaments and kind of look at that one grounded to third. Romero over to second. 5-4, and Gonzalez gets on a fielder's choice. A 5-4 put out for out number one. Over at second base as Lopez is forced out. So now Braden Olson, who walked his last time up, as Gonzalez is at first. And the young freshman pitcher Becerra has done a good job with these Cavalier hitters. Lake Travis, always known for great hitters, deep runs to Round Rock every year, and for this young pitcher to have his stuff today, mixing these things up. Runner goes. And throw down to second, and he is out at second. A nice throw down by the catcher, the junior catcher, CJ Jimenez. 2-4 for out number two. 2 outs here in the top half of the third. And Olson has a 1 ball, no strike count with 2 outs. Misses inside ball 2. The wind here at East Central is blowing from left field to right field, as Old Glory is blowing in center field. Misses high and inside ball 3. So anything hit So 3 balls and no strikes on the first baseman, Olson, who walked his first time up. Taking all the way, strike 1. To foul, strike 2. As he runs the count now, full 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. .32 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As he goes down swinging for out number 3. As we go to the bottom of the third. And again, Becerra gets a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on base. 2.5 in the books. We go to the bottom half of the third. Martinez, and then top of the lineup. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Bienvenidos a Restaurant Loma Bonita. Aquí estamos, los invitamos a que vengan a disfrutar nuestros almuerzos y comida de lunes a sábado, 6 de la mañana a 2 de la tarde. Aquí estamos, los esperamos. Recuerden que el mejor caldo está aquí en Restaurant Loma Bonita. Se los dice el señor de los caldos.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
Bottom of the third, and thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Ramon Salinas, cousin, also David Lopez, who's hard at work at Knickerbocker, Heredia Salinas and Salinas. If you're injured in an accident, make sure you call them at 773-9228. Is the third inning, and Orly Martinez, ball one. So 1-1 count as Fitzharris starts his third inning of work. That one to right field, and French camps under it for out number 1. And go back to the top of the lineup. Make sure you guys let us know where you're watching from. Strike one on Lopez. Base is empty. Misses outside, ball one. Actually, 2 balls and 1 strike now on the hitter, Lopez. That one fouled off. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's the Ajios, El Sabor de Mexico, foul ball. Base is empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next ball game is at 5 o'clock for the Eagles. This one started around 12:22, so it's a 2-hour time limit every game. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one fouled and out of play. And that's the law office of Hugo Zapata, foul ball. Remember the 776-4444. If you're injured in an accident or need a divorce, 776-4444. Right side. And under that one for out number 2. As he flies out to left for the second out. And that was Trey Triolo. So 2 outs in the inning. Jacob Reese, first pitch he sees French giving chase, foul territory, and gets to the ball, and then hides away there as a 1-2-3 inning for Fitzharris, and the Cavaliers get out of this inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. 3 complete from East Central High School. Burton, Kent, Ryder, and Triolo. We'll be back with more after this. We go to the top of the 4th. We'll be back with more after this.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wind Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food. The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
Back live, top of the fourth, ball one, and swing and a miss, strike one. Is Caden Kent, who was 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first. Ball two. And that one missing inside. For any pitcher on the mound, it's imperative to work the plate, work the inside of the plate, work the outside of the plate, working the corners to see what the umpire would give you. Also changing the eye level of the hitter as he comes upstairs and walks the leadoff hitter Kent over to first. John Wright, the catcher, who reached on a fielder's choice. Actually, didn't reach on it, but that's where he hit into to shortstop. There is a pinch runner. And Wright, the catcher, will step into the batter's box with no outs and a runner at first. A bunt down first base. Foul. Strike one. There's some bullpen action in the Eagle Pass bullpen right now. I'm gonna see if we can get who's over at the in the bullpen. Throw over to first, not in time. And they are working Carlos Perez, the junior, over in the bullpen. Of course, with Coach Mendoza giving this young freshman some innings against a quality team like Lake Travis speaks volumes. Swing and a miss, strike two. He's been able to work the curveball, his changeup, the fastball. Not way up there. He's not going to blow it by you, but because his changeup and his curveball have been working, has been giving the Lake Travis hitters off balance. Ball one outside. A lot of times when you're a dead red hitter and you're looking for a fastball and he's changing speeds on you, it kind of gives you the guessing game with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Swing and a miss, strike three, and he comes right back with a fastball again. With the way he's been working the plate. So now Trey Triolo, who flied out to right field his first time up. So runner at first with one out. Is the pinch runner over at first base, trying to get that number. Don't know who that is. That one popped up. Left side has a lot of room, and that one falls foul. Martinez, Ruiz, and Romero all converge on the ball, and it falls in for a Valdez Tire Record Service foul ball. Bunning, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one laced into center field. Mendoza gets to it, throw down to first, and not in time. Yes, Trey flies out to center field for out number 2. They try to double up. Strike 1, 2 outs. We get the runner. That's Parker Knox over at first. The pinch runner for Kent and French. Strike 1. Runner gets back. Throw down the first. Top of the 4th, 1-0. Dawson French is 0 for 1, grounded out to the first baseman, back in the second. That one popped up, right side. The catcher was giving the instruction to the first baseman. He had plenty of room there. All he had to do was reach out to make sure that the fence. And 2 outs. So no balls, 2 strikes, runner at first. Dawson French, the right fielder, who's made plenty of plays in right field today. Missing high, ball 1. And that's what I was talking about earlier with Becerra, the young pitcher. He's been able to paint the corners. He's been able to change speeds and then sneak a fastball by. Also change the eye level of these batters. And getting into favorable counts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And no throw down to first. So now runners at first and second with 2 outs. As he gets credit for the strikeout. But the pass ball will get him to first. And now Aiden Nava, who walked the last time up. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. Misses inside. Ball 1. Misses outside ball 2. The Cavaliers here in this ball game are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. They had opportunities in the first and in the second. So now a third opportunity with runners at first and second. 2 balls, no strikes. Throw over to second, not in time. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Becerra checks the runner at second. That one lifted. Martinez under that one for out number 3. And Nava flies out to left field for the third out. That retires the Cavaliers here in the top half of the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Mendoza, Romero, Jimenez. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Stat Emergency Center is here to offer emergency services any day of the week and around the clock. We know that our patients deserve better than the typical cramped waiting areas and long lines. Get the care you deserve. Get treated, not seated.
Rody's Country Fried Chicken, located at 1910 El Indio Highway, wants to wish the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Wood Mavericks a successful season. From the Rodriguez family, come by before or after the game and enjoy some great food. The law offices of Victor E. Perry, located at 350 North Monroe Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. The law offices of Victor E. Perry is open for all types of motor vehicle accidents, personal and family law. Call us today at 830-758-1200. The law offices of Victor E. Perry wants to wish Victor and Mikey Perry a successful 2019.
Bottom of the fourth is Mendoza is 1 for 1 with an RBI. He has the lone RBI for the Eagles. And first pitch he sees up in the air. Second baseman under that one for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Fitzharris. Is to bat for the Eagles here. In the bottom half of the fourth is Romero. Fouls that one off, and that's the Knickerbocker Heredia Salinas foul ball. Beautiful Thursday afternoon from San Antonio. Foul ball, strike 2. As we were traveling up here, we did get word that the UIL state basketball playoffs are going to be played, and they're going to have limited number of fans going into the games here at the Alamo Dome. There was talk about that one lined foul, right side, and that's the Sarita's Tortilla Factory foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one in the dirt, ball 2. Great play by the catcher behind the plate written there. That one misses, ball 3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the hitter. Want to say hi to everybody that's logged on and tuned in. Strike 3 is Fitzharris. Gets the outside corner for out number 2. And Romero goes down looking for out number 2. After that first inning for Fitzharris, where he gave up a hit and, of course, a run, he's been able to settle in and gotten 2 scoreless innings and gotten 3 up and 3 down as he's working on the third inning where he's gone in order as CJ Jimenez is 0 for 1, ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So Fitzharris doing when he's missed, he has missed low and in the dirt. He's missing under the knees, below the knees. He's not giving Eagle Pass much to look at. And ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. And 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th. And he draws a walk over to first for Jimenez, and they're going to give a courtesy runner for the catcher. That's number 2, Sebastian Guardiola. Now Mike Perry, who flew out to right field his first time up, is in the batter's box. He's 0 for 1. Runner at first with 2 outs. And Fitzharris trying to get out of this inning here. Catches the outside corner, strike 1. Over to first. Guardiola gets back on the bag. Right at the knees, strike 2. Oh, 0-2 pitch on its way. Catches it outside corner for call strike 3. As we go to the 5th, still 1-0. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for Eagle Pass. 4 complete. We go to the 5th. Gurin, Lopez, Gonzalez. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory, with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Top of the fifth, the Eagles still up 1-0 as Becerra starts his fifth inning of work. Donovan, the young pitcher, holding the Lake Travis Cavaliers to only 2 hits right now. And Parker Gearing, the shortstop who reached on an error and struck out, he's 0 for 2 with a stolen base, will come up to bat. Looks to bunt himself on, strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 2. It reminds me a lot, when you saw, the pitchers strike 3 as he gets caught looking for out number 1. It reminds me a lot of the 90s with Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux when they worked the plate and they worked inside out, they worked the corners, they worked the eye. So he's not going to overpower you with anything. He'll sneak it by you here, but because he's giving you a lot of off speed, it keeps you guessing, and that's what has been helping this young pitcher as he starts him off with a strike. Again, when you are throwing your curveball and your off-speed stuff for strikes and you get ahead in the count, that is works for you and not against you. Misses inside, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one hit, and that one will find the stadium crow's nest here adjacent to the baseball field. No, said the stadium adjacent, the Hornets, the East Central Hornets football stadium. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the hitter, and a nice piece of hitting there as Lopez gets a single to right. And Lopez 3 for 3 today with a stolen base, and he's been on point with this young pitcher. He's all 3 times has been able to get on. So now runner at first. And that's number 10 who's going to come in. That's Preston Hale. Who comes in here in the top of the 5th to pinch hit for the DH Gonzalez. Misses ball 1. Inside, ball 2. Lopez over at first. Hale with a 2 balls, no strike count. That one fouled off, and that one caught the umpire, and he's going to be dancing for a bit. And that's the Valdez Tire Record Service foul ball. One out here in the top half of the fifth. As the umpire gets some water. I know how that feels. I got hit a couple of times umpiring a couple of weeks ago. So runner goes and foul ball. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hale. Misses outside, ball 3. Runs the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both pitchers have been around the plate all afternoon, so it's been a quick game as we're in the top of the fifth already. We started the game, should have been at 12 o'clock start, but because they were getting the field ready, started right about 12:22. Maybe game start was 12:25. Don't know what the umpires gave the coaches down on the field. It's a 2-hour time limit for each game, or 7 innings. Becerra, runner goes, swinging a miss, strike 3, and Hale goes down swinging for out number 2. So the runner advances to second, and now Braden Olsen, the first baseman, is 0 for 1 with a walk. So runner at second, Becerra misses low and away, ball 1. Now right now for the Cavaliers, they have had runners on. They've left 5 runners on in this game. They're 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Ball 1. That one lifted. Right side. Second baseman over to catch that one as Lopez comes away with it for out number 3. And the young pitcher gets out of a jam. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. 4.5 in the books. We go to the 5th. Lopez, Rankin, Martinez. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get a 2020 Ford Escape for just $26,995. It's only $26,995. Now you're riding in style in a new Ford Escape. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Bienvenido. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué le doy? ¿Qué va a querer? ¿Qué va a llevar? Para eso estoy.
Para servirle. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
This half inning is brought to you by the law office of Hugo Zapata. Call them up at 830-776-4444. Remember the 4s, 776-4444. If you're injured in an accident, divorce, or criminal defense, call Hugo Zapata at 776-4444. Bottom of the 5th. Fitzharris starts off with a strike to Lopez, who's 0 for 1. Curveball, strike 2. Fitzharris is matching strike 3 as he goes 3 pitches to Lopez. He goes down looking for out number 1. As I mentioned, Fitzharris is also matching Becerra pitch for pitch. Strike 1 on Rankin, who's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his last time up. Just missed outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball just misses, ball 2. Swinging an outside pitch, strike 2, evens out the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As we go back to the second inning, misses outside, ball 3. So 3. That one lifted into left field. The left fielder under that one for out number 2. So Orly Martinez. 7 strikeouts for Fitzharris here in this ball game. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Strike 1. 2 outs. So after that that one hit that he gave up, that RBI hit to Mendoza, and that walk, he's settled down, has settled in, and has been filling up the strike zone. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Martinez fouls that one off. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And again, Fitzharris gets the Eagles in order as he gets Lopez, Rankin, and Martinez, and records his 8th strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. We go to the 6th. Kent, Ridden, and Triolo due up. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Wow. Babe, checa si ya nos cayó el income tax.
Oh my god, babe, we just received it yesterday.
Por fin, voy a poder tener mi rines.
Wait, we need furniture.
Hold on, guys. Great deal starts here at TX Fine Furniture.
Start saving today with twin bunk beds starting at $399. How about a 7-piece queen bedroom set starting at $699? 2-piece living room set starting at $799. Silly queen size mattress for only $299.
Aquí todo se puede. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
Back live, and this half inning is brought to you by Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. Your wife looks hot. Time to change it. Time to fix that HVAC. Call them up 758-1900. As we have Kent leading off the top of the sixth. Ball one. Catches the outside corner, strike one. So 1-1 defensive change for the Eagles. Aiden Lopez, a freshman at first base. Curveball. And that one gets through into center field. And Kent gets a single to center. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Now John Redden. So runner at first with no outs. For the Cavaliers of Lake Travis. Hit into a fielder's choice back in the first and struck out swinging his last time up in the fourth. A bunt down first base. Tagged out at first. Runner moves over to second on a sacrifice bunt. 3 unassisted for out number 1. Trey Trollo, the left fielder who's 0 for 2, flied out to right, flied out to center, and now has a runner in scoring position at second, and they're going to bring in number 1, the pinch runner. That's Logan Baker over at second. And Donovan will come out. As they're going to bring their shortstop junior, Jacob Reese. They're going to bring in Matthew Elizondo to second base, move David Lopez over to short. And we'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
At Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you can get a 2020 Ford Escape for just $26,995. It's only $26,995. Now you're riding in style in a new Ford Escape. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Bienvenido. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué le doy? ¿Qué va a querer? ¿Qué va a llevar? Para eso estoy.
Para servirle. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
It's Truck Month at Hacienda Ford, and we're asking for your vote. Blue Truck stands for 4x4 off-roading, outdoor living at its best. Red Truck stands for hitting the job site with all your tools. It's the right truck for the working man. So where do you stand? Right now, you could lease the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer for just $384 a month. Drive a beautiful new 2020 Explorer. Vote Ford. Vote Hacienda.
Wow. Babe, checa si ya nos cayó el income tax.
Oh my god, babe, we just received it yesterday.
Por fin. voy a poder tener mis rines.
Wait, we need furniture.
Hold on, guys. Great deal starts here at TX Fine Furniture.
Start saving today with twin bunk beds starting at $399. How about a 7-piece queen bedroom set starting at $699? 2-piece living room set starting at $799. Silly queen size mattress for only $299.
Aquí todo se puede. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
Back live, top of the 6th, runner at second. And Jacob Reese, the junior, comes in, strike one, to face Trey Trillo. And Logan Baker at second. Curveball misses outside, ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Donovan Becerra goes 5 1/3, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 hits, no runs allowed, as he got the Cavaliers off balance, and he got out of some innings. And a back pick. So no outs, 1 out, here in the top of the 6th. As I mentioned, Torello 0 for 2, flight out to right and flight out to center, as Mikey Perry moves to left field. They bring in the freshman Isaac Stanwyck to right, and I did mention the middle infield, bringing in the junior pitcher shortstop Jacob Reese, moving over David Lopez to short and Matthew Elizondo to second. And that one missed, 3 balls and 1 strike. Down by 1. Top of the 6th. If you're the defense for the Eagle Pass Eagles, you are looking at a ground ball and making sure keeping that run at second base. If it be keeping them there and getting the out at first. As Jimenez goes out to talk to his pitcher, Ruiz. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at second. The tying run is at second base for the is now David Lopez. Goes out and talks to his pitcher. So an impressive stat line for the young pitcher. Like I mentioned, 5 1/3, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 hits. 3 of those hits were by Jack Lopez, who was on a tear today with a couple of that one in the dirt, ball 4. So now runners at first and second with 1 out. Now a pinch hitter for French. Kyle Rader comes in with runners at first and second and hit by a pitch. Bases loaded now with 1 out.
Bases loaded now, and your batter number 7, Nava Eden.
So Aiden Nava now with bases loaded and 1 out. He reached on a walk his first time up back in the second, flew out to left in the fourth, so he's 0 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base. And Coach Mendoza comes out to now they go to David Lopez with one out. We'll be back with more after this.
Valdez Tire Record Service, located at 522 North Pierce Street in Eagle Pass, Texas. With 24-hour roadside service, commercial tow, automotive repair shop, call us today at 830-757-3102. Valdez Tire Record Service wishes the Eagle Pass Eagles and the CC Win Mavericks a successful team season.
Bienvenidos a Restaurant Loma Bonita. Aquí estamos, los invitamos a que vengan a disfrutar nuestros almuerzos y comida de lunes a sábado, 6 de la mañana a 2 de la tarde. Aquí estamos, los esperamos. Recuerden que el mejor caldo está aquí en Restaurant Loma Bonita. Se los dice el señor de los caldos.
One out. We're in the top of the sixth. Is David Lopez now switches positions from shortstop. He went from second to shortstop, now to the mound, and the senior utility player will try and come in and get 2 outs as he will face Aiden Nava, strike one. Send a shout out to David Lopez over at Knickerbocker Salinas and Salinas. That one bit high. And say hello to our cousin Ramon Salinas. Win or lose, that boy did his job. Yes, he did. He kept a high-powered offense. Misses outside ball too. Kept the Cavaliers hitters off balance the whole afternoon. Bases loaded, 1 out. That one lined and foul. Strike 2. Eagles cling on to the 1-run lead, 1-0. That one came in on an RBI single by Mendoza back in the first as Lopez scored after reaching base on a walk. Stole second and then came in on that single by Mendoza. The 2-2 pitch on its way. That one fouled off. And that's the Rio Grande Heating and Cooling foul ball. So Nava, a 2-2 count. Bases loaded for the Cavaliers. The 2-2 pitch on its way from Lopez. And stays in the count, fouls it off. And that's the Ajios, El Sabor de Mexico, foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Jimenez awaits the pitch from Lopez. That one fouled off and out of play. Eighth pitch at bat. 2-2. Bases loaded. Down by 1. Top of the 6th for the Cavaliers. And misses low and away. Ball 3. One out. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Nava. Bases loaded. Lopez, the pitch. And Misses inside. Patience. And ties up the ball game at 1-1. As Nava gets an RBI there as he walks to first. Still bases loaded. And now Parker Gurin, the shortstop, who's 0 for 3, raced on a error and 2 strikeouts for him. Tied at 1-1. Top of the 6th, 1 out. Still bases loaded for the Cavaliers. Strike 1. Yes, he did. Strike 2. As the home plate umpire said he went around. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Misses high, ball 1. For everyone watching in Lake Travis, thank you for logging on. Strike 3 as Lopez gets him looking for out number 2. Now Jack Lopez, who's 3 for 3 today, looks to open up this ball game with another hit here with 2 outs. Bases still loaded, and that one hit Lopez. And another run comes in, a hit by a pitch. As Trey comes in. And an RBI as Kyle goes to third. Nava goes to second, and Lopez over at first. Base is still loaded with 2 outs. And Preston Hale, strike 1. Hale is 0 for 1, struck out back in the 5th. As the Cavaliers take a 2-1 lead here. Misses outside. And as Bob Uecker used to say, just a bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one lined down the line and foul. That would have cleared the bases as the outfielders are playing. They're playing midfield, not too deep, not too shallow, and with bases loaded and 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Lopez. That one into center field. That one falls in. 1 run will score. The throw to home as Preston Hale gets an RBI single. As he brings in Kyle Nava to third. Lopez to second. And an RBI single to center to make it 3-1. Still bases loaded for Braden Olsen. As all these runs are credited to Reese. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. And that one, foul ball. That's the law office of Hugo Zapata. Foul ball. Curveball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Olsen. 2 outs. Bases loaded. And that one missed high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch on its way. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3 as Olsen goes down for the 3rd out. But the Cavaliers have 3 runs in the top of the 3rd on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. We go to the bottom half. Top of the lineup, Lopez, Ruiz, and Mendoza. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
Hello, Eagle Pass and surrounding areas. My name is Grant Beer. I'm the general manager of Ram Country Auto World. We have the largest selection of pre-owned inventory. Come by and see us at 1997 Veterans Boulevard, where we make sure our customers are number one.
As we go to the bottom of the 6th, as the Eagles are down by 2, 3-1, and leading off the inning is Lopez. Strike 1. That one missed high and inside, ball 1. Still on the hill for the for Lake Travis is Fitzharris. That one sliced and foul, left side. Fitzharris is ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Should be the last inning here. As we're about almost at game time. That one fouled. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Lopez goes down for out number 1. Now Jacob Reese with 1 out. Ground ball, it gets through the 5-6 hole and into left field for a single to left field. Now Edward Mendoza with a runner at first and 1 out. Put a runner on. As Mendoza is 1 for 2. Reese taking his lead, and back-to-back singles as he gets a single to left field. First pitch swinging. And Mendoza. So now runners at first and second with one out. Tying run is at first. And one out as Fitzharris will get a mound visit. We'll be taking a break. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching RealSportsLive.com.
The wait is over. Stat Specialty Hospital is now open with a patient-centered model focused on expedient emergency care, short hospital stays, and outpatient services 24/7. Stat Specialty Hospital's registration process is fast, and you'll be seen by a physician within minutes. Our professional team will treat you immediately with compassion, providing only the highest standards for your medical condition. Experience the difference that sets us apart at the corner of Veterans and Strickland Avenue. Stat Specialty Hospital. Get in, get out, get back to life.
So we're back after the mountain visit. One out, runners at first and second, down by 2. Here in the bottom half of the 6th, as Fitzharris on the mound trying to get the Cavaliers in the win column here in game 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. As Romero is 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, both of them looking. Catches the outside corner, strike 2, throw down the second, not in time. Just John writing was just for so Fitzharris, the 0-2 pitch, and that one just misses outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners at first and second. The 1-2 pitch on its way. That one lifted into right field and foul. That's the Ajios El Sabor de Mexico foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes. That ball hit to left field, going back, and off the wall. Runner to third. And that one hit the top of the fence. Almost a 3-run homer for Romero, as he got a double off of that one, an RBI double. Brings in Reese. They were both waiting. Reese was waiting almost at third. As soon as that ball hit, he didn't move. He should have moved. Both runners should have scored, as Fitzharris will exit here with a 3-2 lead, and runners at second and third. And 1 out, as CJ Jimenez here has the tying run at third and the winning run at second. And we'll be back with more after this.
Rio Grande Heating and Cooling. We have been serving Eagle Pass, Texas and the surrounding areas since 1999 with quality HVAC, heating and air conditioning services and installations. We are an HVAC contractor that offers both residential and commercial applications. Repairs, service, new installations, and duct cleaning is our specialty. No job is too big or too small for us. Our staff and technicians are committed to excellence and are dedicated to keeping the highest standard in service and professional equipment while delivering the best affordability to our customers. We are on call 24/7 for those unexpected emergencies. We offer special financing for all qualified buyers. Please visit our website for more information at RioGrandeAirConditioning.com or call us at 830-758-1900 for more information.
Wow. Babe, checa si ya nos cayó el income tax.
Oh my god, babe, we just received it yesterday.
Por fin, voy a poder tener mis rines.
Wait, we need furniture.
Hold on, guys. Great deal starts here at TX Fine Furniture.
Start saving today with twin bunk beds starting at $399. How about a 7-piece queen bedroom set starting at $699? 2-piece living room set starting at $799. Silly queen size mattress for only $299.
Aquí todo se puede. ¡Cáile, cáile, cáile!
Stat Emergency Centers. Proven leadership, experience, and high standards in patient care and services. The difference sets us apart. Stat Emergency Centers was the first to implement a modern approach in emergency room services. Voted best freestanding ER and now first to develop an independent physician-owned specialty inpatient acute care hospital. Your healthcare matters to us. Thank you, Laredo, for trusting Stat Emergency Centers and providers with your healthcare needs. Excellence is not a given. You earn it.
Sarita's Tortilla Factory with 3 great locations to serve you in Maverick County. Come try our delicious barbacoa with the tortillas. Si son Saritas, ni me las calientes. Also, you can get our tortillas in Laredo, Texas at your local supermarket. That's Sarita's Tortilla Factory.
Back live, bottom of the 6th, runners at 2nd and 3rd. As the new pitcher, Ethan Calder. And he comes in with runners at 2nd and 3rd for Fitzharris. He goes 5 1/3 innings with 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. And those 2 runners on are charged to him if they come in. It's a 3-2 game. Jimenez, first pitch, fouls it off. Strike 1. It looks to be the last at bat over at second base. The pinch runner is number 2, Sebastian Guardiola. We're hoping that the base running error is the bunt. It was a sacrifice bunt or a suicide. As Mendoza is out at home for out number 2. A runner to 3rd. And 1 ball, 1 strike on the hitter. So the tying run is at 3rd. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes on Jimenez. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's the 3rd out. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 3-2. And that's the ball game. As the Lake Travis Cavaliers come back in the top half of the 6th, scored 3. And take a 3-1 lead into the 6th. 3 straight hits for the Eagles here in the bottom half of the 6th, and only played it 1 as Calder gets the save here, and Fitzharris takes the win. And our Hacienda Has It player of the game is Jack Lopez, who had a red hot day, going 3 for 4 with an RBI and 2 stolen bases. As he's our Hacienda, he has it player of the game. For all of us here, for my wife, Connie Lopez on the camera, I'm Freddie Reyes. Good day. We'll be back at 5 o'clock for Game 2 as the San Antonio Lee Rebels and the Eagle Pass Eagles duke it out. Keep talking sports, RealSportsLive.com.